This is Patrick Shannon coming to you live from 801 Northeast Glen Oak, Peoria, Illinois. I wanted to weigh in on the greatly anticipated Apple Blossom Stakes coming up here April 9th, um, featuring Zenyatta and Rachel Alexandra. Um, Probably in my lifetime, anyhow, the most highly anticipated match race. And growing up at the track, of course, I have a great deal of interest in this race, and I'm awfully excited about it. And a lot of people are, and a lot of people have wanted to go on record here, so I just wanted to go on record with my pick. The way I see this race shaping up, I've watched thanks to YouTube, and I've been able to see all of Zenyatta's races and Rachel's races. Um, um, just to uh, think about the last two prep races, if you will, going into the Apple Blossoms. Zenyatta, of course, was a grade one. Again, on the synthetic surface, this is the big knock on Zenyatta, and I think it's a fair one. She's a better horse on the polytrack surface. I mean, she definitely dominated on the dirt. I'm not taking a thing away from Zenyatta on the dirt. She can dominate, but on any surface. But is she a better horse on a polytrack surface? The answer, I think, clearly is yes. She's had her most dominating performances on the polytrack surface. This prep, the San Margarita Stakes. Her prep leading in here was a polytrack win. She did so impressively. It was an impressive win. Mikey Smith basically hand rode her through traffic uh, in the stretch, and certainly it was an impressive victory. Not taking anything away from Zenyatta. As far as Rachel's race in the ladies' stakes down in Louisiana, to me this was clearly a case of jockey error. Calvin should have let Rachel loose, let the reins loose a little sooner there. I think the 6 furlong mark was 112-1. Should have been, she could have been at 111-1 real easy there. Had 4 lengths on this horse that come up, this horse that ships in from California. Um, Rachel gets bogged down on the rail and runs even with this horse, but um, don't blame Rachel. Throw that race out. And moving forward, my pick for the Apple Blossom is Rachel Alexandra. Calvin Burrell will bring his A game. He won't allow to happen here in this upcoming Apple Blossom what he did in the Ladies Classic. He mentioned one time after the Preakness Stakes, he really didn't know how good this horse was. He had never asked her for everything that she had. So I think based off this last prep was probably good for Calvin to let him know, hey, don't take anything for granted. Set some high marks here. Throw the gauntlet down and let's see how fast she can go now. Um, Talking about surfaces, of course, we all know that the connections of Rachel don't want her out on the polytrack surface. They want to keep her on the dirt, and dirt is a preferred surface for Rachel. So for sure, she has that going for her. She prefers dirt. She's a better dirt horse than Zenyatta, I believe. I think the way the race will set up will again be a another benefit to Rachel. Zenyatta. I mean, as impressive as she is with these come from behind victories, it's only a matter of time before she will inevitably. She'll get caught up in traffic. It almost happened to her in this last prep. I mean, she'll run into traffic. She'll run into some slower fractions up front. She won't be able to run into. She'll run into a tougher field, and in this case, she's running into Rachel Alexandra, and Rachel will be able to go out there and I look for Calvin to again set some strong fractions, throw the gauntlet down, and we'll see. I'd look for a track record, is what I would predict. Rachel Alexander setting a new track record. Certainly, imagine Zenyatta will come running. I think Rachel probably will win by probably 2 to 3 lengths with Zenyatta coming on for second, but won't be able to catch her. And so again, just wanted to throw out my opinion here, get on record as so many of the my fellow handicapping friends have done, and go on record with saying I'm very confident Rachel Alexandra will win in record time in the upcoming Apple Blossom Stakes. So we'll look forward to it. Hopefully both horses come out healthy and happy, and we'll see at the races.